Well, most authors do realize that they don't write perfectly. I certainly don't. It's very important in this day and age to have your work professionally edited, polished. Even if you're just submitting to agents or publishing companies because you want to get traditionally published, you're competing against hundreds of thousands of other writers, and editors will tell you that if they have two great books on their desk and one of them is really sloppy and needs a lot of work and needs to be cleaned up a lot, and they have another manuscript that's equally as good and it's already been professionally edited and it's like perfect, ready to go, they'll take that one. And they'll tell you in no uncertain terms that that really makes a difference. And especially with authors that are self-publishing now, and they're going to put their book, upload it to an ebook on Amazon or Smashwords or wherever they're going, they really need to know that that book is error-free, because if you have a lot of mistakes in your book, it's going to really show, and you're going to get a lot of criticism, and then it's kind of hard to unlive that once you've experienced that. So you want to put your best work out there. You want to show that you care enough about your writing and your work that you'll put the time and the money expense into hiring an editor. And I specialize in manuscript critiques, and that's mostly what I do about 90% of my time now, because so many authors really need their work critiqued first. They really need the whole story deconstructed and examined to see whether it holds up. And most copy editors can correct grammar and fix a sentence, but they don't have the writing background that I do, or for say maybe some other editors might that are also novelists. So I would encourage you know, a novelist that's looking with a first-time book, has never really had it critiqued with a critique team or critique partners, to really seriously consider getting a manuscript critique first, which will give you hundreds and hundreds of comments to address all your major components of your novel before you spend the money to have all your punctuation fixed, because that's the icing on the cake. You don't want to put beautiful, tasty icing on a really yucky tasting cake. It's just not going to work. You want to make sure your cake is like perfect and delicious first, and then you can ice it. So that's kind of how I look at it. So highly recommend taking the time and the money, and think of this as an investment. I mean, you're investing years of your time writing a book, so why wouldn't you want to invest whatever money it will take to get that book as perfect as you can make it, something you can be proud of forever. You know, once it's out there, that's your name's on it.
Thank you for listening. Please review our other available content for help writing, publishing, and marketing your book. If you have any questions about the Author Learning Center, please contact us by email at authorsupport@authorlearningcenter.com.